Hello kids, how are you? Today we are going to start chapter number 18, Active Passive Voice. So let's begin. Prepare a flow chart to describe any specified process. The tense must be consistent. Here is the flow chart and you have to fill it. Now A, active and passive voice. Read the following sentences. Ajay eats an apple. Ajay, doer of the action, subject. Eats is action, verb. An apple, receiver of the action, object. In the above sentence, Ajay is the doer of the action or subject. Eats is the action or verb and an apple is the receiver of the action or object. When the subject of the verb is the doer of the action or acts or is active, the sentence is said to be in active voice. Now read the following sentence. An apple is eaten by Ajay. An apple is subject. Eaten is verb. In this sentence, an apple does not perform the action of eating. Instead, it receives the action. When the subject of the verb is the receiver of an action or is acted upon or is passive, the sentence is said to be in the passive voice. B. Some more examples of active and passive voice. Gauri bought a book. The subject is Gauri. Gauri is also the doer of the action of buying. So the sentence is in the active voice. The book was bought by Gauri. The subject is a book. The subject received the action of buying. So this sentence is passive voice. C. Write A for active voice and P for passive voice. First, the girl sang a song. So you will write A because it's active voice. Second, the boy plays basketball. It is A. Third, the poem was written by Naman. So you will write P. It is passive voice. Similarly, do the rest. Now part D. Let us carefully observe the tense variations in the active and passive sentences in case of some major tense. Part E. Simple present tense. Pankaj plays football. Active. Football is played by Pankaj. Passive. The girl draws pictures. Active. Pictures are drawn by the girls. Passive. In simple present tense, active voice, the root form of the verb is S-E-S. Passive voice is R-am plus past participle form of the verb. Part F. Change the following sentences into passive voice. First, I eat an apple. An apple is eaten by me. So in this way, do the rest sentences by your own. G. Simple past tense. First, the girl ate an ice cream. Active. An ice cream was eaten by the girl. Passive. Second, Ayush opened the door. Active. The door was opened by Ayush. Passive. Now kids, did you know? In simple past tense, active voice, past tense of the verb, passive voice, was, were plus past participle form of the verb. Part H. Change the following sentences using the passive voice. First, Samira won the match. So the answer will be the match was won by Samira. So in this way, do the rest sentences by yourself. Now part I, simple future tense. First, Rajesh will draw a picture. A picture will be drawn by Rajesh. Mona will sing a song. A song will be sung by Mona. In simple future tense, active voice will shall plus root form of the verb. Passive voice will shall plus be plus past participle form of the verb. Part J, rewrite the following sentences by using passive voice. First, Rima will fly a kite. A kite is flew by Rima. So in this way, do the rest sentences. Now part K, present continuous tense. First, she is eating an apple. An apple is being eaten by her. He is watching a serial. A serial is being watched by him. In present continuous tense, active voice, she, are, am plus ing form of the verb. Passive voice is are, am plus being plus past participle form of the verb. I. Change the following sentences into passive voice. First, he is drinking juice. The juice is being drunk by him. Do the rest by your own. Now M. Past continuous tense. I was telling the truth. The truth was being told by me. They were chasing us. They were being chased by them. In past continuous tense, active voice was, were plus ing form of the verb. Passive voice was, were plus being plus past participle form of the verb. N. Rewrite the following sentences using passive voice. The girls were playing badminton. Badminton was being played by girls. Similarly, do the rest. O. Present perfect tense. First, he has solved the sum. The sum has been solved by him. They have planted the trees. The trees have been planted by them. Now kids, did you know the present perfect tense active voice has, have plus past participle form of the verb. Passive voice has, have plus been plus past participle form of the verb. P. Rewrite the following sentences using passive voice. He has opened the magazine. The magazine has been opened by him. Now do the activity. Frame a story in active voice and reframe it in passive voice. So do this interesting activity and enjoy. Thank you kids. Bye bye.